Maybe we'll go live. And, yeah, there it is. Let's see, share link. If any of you are early, welcome to the stream. I'm going to be playing Ghost of Sushi, one of my favorite games to come out over the past couple of years. We're going to be playing it on PS5. Let's see. Vids and streams. I posted a video in the, in my Discord server. And the only thing it got was like a single thumbs up, like, oh, good job, buddy. Good way to go, good for you. Paste that. And hopefully I sent them a link to that and not like an unlisted video of me masturbating. Yeah. Looks like it is what it's supposed to be. Hey Matt. Good everyone. Welcome to the stream. Now I haven't made it to the DLC yet. I still have to go here. But I'm pretty close, I'm within spitting distance now, so it's just a short stop over to wherever I need to go, and I've been making a trip over to the other island. I look like a disgraced version of the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
Good horse.
Let's see. I do not remember how to traverse this. This is like southern Toriyama, and I have absolutely... So pretty much what happened... I was playing this, and I've 100%'d this game. I've platinumed it, I've done everything. I've got the t-shirt, I've got the Jin Sakai body pillow, I've got everything. I've got the whole 9 yards. I've got like the little bad dragon dildo shaped like the sheath of his katana, everything. And so I beat it, and I was like, you know, like I think I'll just go into New Game Plus, really get warmed up for when the DLC comes out. And I did that. I did like 3 or 4 streams over on Twitch, and I didn't pick it up again. I completely forgot that I had went into a new game cycle. And so I had to run through the entire first act of the entire first act of this video game in about 5 hours straight. I think I played this game. It was about 5 hours. So I played it. I had to take a little break, but now I'm back on it. I'm here to practice some hardcore bushido. You start TikTok, repost daily twerk videos. You're gonna fight the hurricane that's coming every year. Like in Japanese mythology, they've got like a lot of stuff like the kami and the oni and all this other stuff, and the kami are typically like the spirits that protect them and whatnot. I'm the Floridian kami. I just sit down here and like twirl my wiener around up in the air, and it like disperses the hurricane. Sadly, I'm not all powerful, so I can't completely dispel the hurricane before it makes landfall, but I do my best. I only have so much power. So I really just need to follow the wind. That loading time literally made me come. This game was already really well optimized over on PS4 for how good it looked, and over on PS5 they really just got to go crazy with it. I never do standoffs. I'm rusty. I'm only playing on medium difficulty, so this isn't like ass blaster level type stuff. Like this isn't like me trying to... Now he's saying get down when he says that, but he has no one to say get down to. I don't really know how they could fix that. Like, the way they let you know that the archers are about to fire is with them going like, "Dosho!" Even whenever there's no one around for them to go get down to. That's what that means. So, I don't know what they could maybe make like a flashing indicator or something to replace that. I don't know. So this isn't like me trying like, oh, I'm not good enough to play Sekiro, I must play Ghost of Tsushima and brag about how good I am at it. Because Ghost of Tsushima, even on the hardest difficulty, the one-shot difficulty, is not that bad. This is not a very difficult game even on its worst day. Which Sekiro was neither, but... Well, it's a pupper. Hello, I'm here to pet all of your dogs. Uh-oh. I've been flashbanged. My Dark Souls training tells me to roll. I'm gonna play catch with the dogs. That was so fun, it put them to sleep. I don't know how to kill this guy. Like, I've got a lot of options here at my disposal. Ooh. Ooh, they're big man. I want to give him the Shawn Michaels sweet chin music. He's being extremely hard to get along with. I'm gonna try and parry him and then kick him. There we go. Let's bully this poor man. Alright, let's put the katana away. Flick the blood off. That was very rude. Alright, now I've got to anime you. Alright, we look away from him. Not even give him the satisfaction. And then, shit! I just made a goober of myself. I'm gonna go for the style points. Dodge these. Easy. Oh, what do you mean me throwing shuriken into a midair didn't kill him? That guy just went through a WWE match with me, he should be broken beyond repair. Remember an Asian store by a catfish that caused an earthquake? I think that's... I don't know what mythology that comes from, but that's true. That's how they used to explain the earthquakes. There was a giant catfish in the Earth's mantle. I want to know what fishing story led to that mythos. Like, I've caught some whoppers, but never anything to make me believe anything like that. Hello, Nobu. I'll be a real man, I'll pick some flowers. I don't want to fight any more Mongolians. I want to get to the DLC. So this can be played on an 8-year-old console, looks pretty good. This is the special deluxe big boy version on PS5. They fixed a lot of stuff, and they added some features to the base game, which is pretty cool.
What's happening here?
It's just an abandoned ghost town. But the lighting has changed drastically. There's gonna be Jason Voorhees hiding in this shack. Alright, man of the hut, what are your words?
What's wrong?
The water.
That's a woman of the hut.
I was on the gun a moment.
That's over now. You're here with me.
You were
master of 1,000 hells. Who did this?
You were absolutely useless, woman. I'm gonna beat you with my straw hat until you give me some answers.
I won't listen. Lies, lies, lies.
I guess the scarecrow from Batman just descended upon this village. Great. I think I would probably snap them out of it if I started beating people up with my hat. Let's see. We've got some fresh cum rags, better smell them. It's still dry.
I don't recognize the tribe.
It's dry. This took place a pretty good while ago. What's going on over here? A Ouija board?
Some kind of restraint on her. She bit her tongue off. Bled to death. What did these people endure?
Oh, that's a person. I assumed that was some kind of massive pubic hair on the side of the board. It looks like a stupid trap to get caught in. I just stand up with it. I thought that might be like the entrance to Narnia, but no. Great. Well, what's going on over here? Mortal Shell got some free DLC if you download before the 23rd. While you have the game, it's free. I really didn't like Mortal Shell all that much. Like, it was okay. It was a neat little Souls-like, but it wasn't anything to keep my interest.
Looks like an altar.
I would sooner go back and play Remnant from the Ashes than I would Mortal Shell. That's a beautiful singing voice. Shamans enter a trance to stir the spirits of their ally. Okay.
He's chanting, filling them with bloodlust.
Chat with us. Oop. You just take 5 there, John Lennon. Without fucking Mongolian Bob Dylan giving them. They all have the same voice actor though. I just will not do. I'll put a stop to this immediately. I don't want to, like, I like their singing. Let's do a little backwards bunny hop they never see coming.
You won't torment anyone else.
Take a look at these enemies. These are like the same dudes that would they throw flashbangs at you in the base game, except now they've got like really great singing voices. And they wear purple.
Tell me what you did to these people.
They heard
the
call of the eagle.
Now that none of your friends are here, start singing again. That was beautiful.
She will lead the eagle tribe to your shores, with all of Iki Island at her back.
I'd start singing some ballads with this man before he croaked. Do you know Piano Man?
Father.
Jin. Help me.
Jin, take down that armed bandit. I know you're only 3 years old and this is gonna scar you. Before I die, my son, let me mentally scar you for the rest of your life. Smart move, too smart for the DLC. I assume they couldn't sing if they're on fire, so...
I came as soon as I heard. Those people...
They're getting the help they need. But I don't know if they will recover.
What happened to them?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen these Mongols before. They claim to follow someone called the Eagle. And they're planning an attack on Tsushima.
Those people lost their minds. If the Eagle
The
can do that to
Mongolians
the
are
whole
doing
island,
Mongolian things
She
again.
won't.
how will you find her?
One of our people mentioned Iki Island.
It's full of raiders and criminals. They hate the samurai.
I know. My father led the campaign to pacify them, and he died on that island. The samurai retreated after he fell. Now something monstrous has taken root on Iki Island. I have to go back.
Gotta get back. Back to the past. Samurai Jack. I would crawl through a mile of glass just to smell her bandana. Oh, I hope she didn't hear me. Take off. Speak with Chiron.
We sail on your command.
Hail, ferryman.
Are you sure about this, Lord Sakai? Iki Island's no place for a samurai.
Make for the northwestern shore.
Near Fort Sakai.
My father built it to last. If there's trouble on Iki, the locals may be sheltering there.
I'll get you there as fast as I can, my lord. The sea's been angry ever since those Mongols arrived. Storms are especially fierce around Iki.
Not surprising. The Eagle tribe is doing something horrible there.
Whatever they're up to, they've angered the kami. But don't worry. I've sailed through worse.
Come, Nobu.
I don't like that. I don't like that he's bringing the horse. That's already got me worried. When I played Red Dead Redemption 2, I used to use the horse as like a submarine because Arthur couldn't swim for very far.
Brace yourself, boy.
Don't tell me they're gonna kill the horse again. Fuck, great. The horse already dies once in the story mode. Are you kidding me? No sooner than the words come out of my mouth. What is it with video games and killing off our horses? That's a pretty cool shot, though. It was all worth it to get some banger screenshots, I assure you. Nobu had to die. Great.
Nobu? Nobu!
I think Nobu means trust.
Made it to shore.
I'm not weeb enough to speak actual Japanese, but I think Nobu is trust. Man calls it Red Force 2.0. Jin, just use your resolve. Yeah, there you go. I just keep popping it.
Did I make it? Looks like an old smuggling hideout.
This was really just a roundabout way for me to play Sea of Thieves again. That's all this is. I just wanted to, I wanted to play Sea of Thieves, but I wanted to be just a little bit more weeby, and so I decided to boot this up.
Need to find a way out.
Oh sick, they got some new mechanics for the grappling hook. Another addition to the Batman utility belt.
Worked.
Ooh. That's party. That's absolutely gorgeous. Monkey, 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 there's monkeys on the beach.
I should see if anyone is sheltered there. And Nobu,
Come
I
here.
will find you.
The monkeys aren't friendly.
Boat, if it washed ashore.
I see a lighthouse. That's a good place to start as any, I guess. The horse is a replacement for Jin's father. It's all clear to me. I see it all now. A gorgeous video game. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is running on the PS5. I know that there's only like 3 of them in existence, so it's not really fair to be like, well, if you really were thinking about being on the fence for buying one.
Does it want me to follow?
That golden bird go. I guess I'd review this so it goes away. If I have to see the word Iki one more time, I'm gonna fucking throw up. The legend of the ghost has not yet reached the people of Iki. Here you have a clean slate to build your legend anew. Some more quests. I was heading the absolute wrong way. What do we got? Following the guiding wind to discover animal sanctuaries on Iki Island. I'm all about it. Archery challenges on Iki Island. I'm game. Stances. I don't. Enemies thrown by a typhoon kick or knocked down. I'm surprised I never unlocked these. Ghost. I got all those. I don't really know what animal sanctuaries are supposed to be, but I'm here for it if it means I get to like get a pet monkey or something. I want to be the man in the big yellow hat. I saw a video where someone on Demon Souls Remake found a message with over 9,000 ratings, which I doubt. It could be a dev message. Don't fly, Mr. Bluebird. Where'd the fucking bird go? There we go. These things are sometimes a little wonky, like they'll go right over Mount Titicaca and expect you to follow them. Like I'm a billy goat. Looks like someone got slaughtered up here. This really it? This is what I had to find? This was the most, like, utmost important thing? Oh, great. Petals caress the wind, stirs up petals on the journey. Was it like a headband that makes me have an effect? Like a forerunner execution? I'll be honest, I've already forgotten the name of it. It was something with petals. Plum Blossom. Here's the best helmet in the game, by the way, if anyone's wondering. Second to none. There it is. That is a massive headband. It doesn't look so much like I'm a samurai in feudal Japan as if I'm working at, like, I don't know, the local soup kitchen or something. Maybe I'm working at Goodwill. I'm gonna keep my big hat. So I guess that was of the utmost importance to that bird. Alright, so here's, like, you have two different bows. You have the half bow, which is really good for, like, up close engagements. But then you've got this, which is like a gold magnum. I'm not gonna waste my explosive arrows, but I'm gonna use one of these. And that hurts pretty bad. There's monkeys. The monkeys are gonna be a major distraction for me. Oh, they've got, they don't have the old horn anymore, now they've got something else. These purple enemies also switch up their, what they're using. Nice. Alright, so there is actual, like, new content, I like that. I should have expected something pretty great, just from the base game. I'm conditioned with games now to expect so little from DLC. And that's already better than a lot. That's already better than a lot of DLC. Fucking a brand new horn, a new enemy, 2 new enemy types I've already seen. I would do some funny stuff with this woman. Like, well, looks like my job here is done.
You're going to be alright.
I'm going to free you, but first you're gonna have to listen to my singing. Like, I really need someone to practice in front of. Let me go with my stage fright.
Oh, damn thing weighs more than it looks. You're letting me go?
Go. And stay safe.
Hey, see how you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I've been looking forward to this DLC for a long time. You homeless drifter headband. Frantic's trying to call me. I think they're using whistles because they identify with birds. Maybe. It sounds more like one of those Aztec whistle type things, the ones meant to scare people. So I don't know. Don't worry though. I have called Frantic stupid. There's like some vape coming off of here.
Brought me here. Nobu! Where are you, boy?
Oh, he's dead.
Drowned in the storm.
As long as Jin doesn't bury him in the sand, I think we should be okay. Aztec whistle, never heard. I think it was the Aztecs, or maybe the Inca thing.
Another lost in the struggle against the Mongols.
I think I would have buried him a little bit farther up on the shore.
He died in service to Tsushima.
His body will be washed out to sea next high tide, but I don't really have to worry about that.
No sign of Nobu. He has to be alive. Maybe he left tracks in the sand. I know those tracks. Nobu survived.
Looks like Nobu made it to land. I never really, like when I first played this game, I really didn't use the horse very
Where
much.
did you run to, boy?
And when I first played this game, I mostly walked because the game was pretty enough and it had so much to do in it. I should probably just do this. I didn't really use the horse very much, so I didn't really get very attached because I only saw it like during story cutscenes because I walked so many places. Which I'm probably gonna do on Iki Island too. I'm probably just gonna hoof it everywhere. And by that I mean walk, take the Shoe Express.
You fell. Or rolled. I hope you're alright.
And fuck Nobu. Yeah, Midge just upset because he can't play this game at the moment. The only thing he has is his little gaming laptop.
You there!
Quiet! They'll hear you.
Man's killed a python.
The Eagle tribe is hunting us. The things they do to people's minds, it's awful.
Calm down. We're alone here.
When I heard them coming, I ran. Didn't see the snake till I was almost on it.
You did a fine job killing it.
Huh, not me. A horse came charging out of nowhere, trampled it, and saved my life.
The horse. Which way did he go?
Up the hill, toward the Mongols.
Thank you.
If you find that horse, give him my thanks.
The recent best games of all time, horses seem to have replaced dogs as man's best friend. I know, right? Like years ago, it was all about dogs. Like I remember when I think it was Call of Duty Ghosts made a big deal about the dog mechanics and stuff.
Footprints. Mongol. They were surprised. Then gave chase.
Walking can give you a leg up on the enemies if you have the element of surprise.
Skull's broken. By a horse's kick.
Nobu has learned to be a horse vigilante. I believe it. Like he's out here saving the citizens by stomping snakes to death. Kicking Mongols to death.
That sound. They're close.
Oh, they've done fucked up.
Needs me.
I don't know if Nobu needs me all that much, to be honest. Whoa! I have not seen that move before. You want to just throw some unblockables? I'll throw some unblockables. Shit. Oh, damn.
Nobu trampled them. Good work, boy.
I'll be honest with you, one of the more broken things in the game is that move that I just did. This thing. That is such a mean attack. There's a couple of things in this game that are pretty busted, and that's one of them. It makes most of the duels an absolute joke. You can always open up their defense.
Nobu?
Okay, so they didn't kill them. They scared the crap out of everyone. Alright.
I thought I'd lost you. But I should have known you'd never give up. Remember that trick from before? Where you charged the Mongols? Let's try that again.
What? Just turn my horse into a meat torpedo. I get to do it more than once.
It's good to have you back, boy.
Over here!
Someone's in trouble. We need to help him.
Nice. Here's someone lighting a flashbang. At least I thought I did. Maybe not. These guys are no joke.
That's the last of them.
These new enemies have a lot of... Besides just switching their stances up like Jin does, they have a lot of new moves. Nope. I think that's all of them. I don't see anyone else crawling around on the ground.
That's twice you saved my life.
The horse is doing Jin's job now.
You're welcome.
I dubbed you the Executioner.
But my thanks to both.
I hope the DLC is just us following Nobu's he frees Iki on his own. Yeah, you think you're gonna fight the eagle or whoever and you just see Nobu kickboxing with a Mongolian on top of a temple. The end credits roll and you don't even have to do anything.
Good work, boy. Time to go. This island needs us.
The midnight meat train. I have to lurk a bit, I have to go find food. I don't blame you. I've been trying to find food in this house all day. It's been a little touch and go. New ghost techniques are upgrade. Okay, so I can upgrade the charge. I want to see Nobu do a spin kick. That's a worthy buy. Terrifying horse charge. I don't think I really need that because it kills everyone that it touches, so I'm really not too worried about it. I think I'm gonna go with that lighthouse. See if there's anyone actually living there, if it's one of the abandoned outposts. Whoa, he did it. Alright, that's it. It's time for me to go all out. Alright, I gotta get my head on straight now. Whoa! That's the guy with the funky new weapon. He's just got infinite poise. If he's got some infinite poise that ignores my attacks, I'll do mine that ignore his. I'm actually gonna have to start busting up more of the ghost tools on this DLC, though, like the smoke bombs and stuff.
If we had you at Katayama Market, we would have stopped.
That's why Drifter became the Drifter.
Fought the Eagle tribe?
He went to go do something badass, and Nobu had already done it.
But not without a fight.
Goddamn Mongolians.
Maybe I can help take the market back.
I'm going to get to that lighthouse. I saw it when I first got here. And I'm determined to climb it. I believe the guy that almost killed you was Holy Fuck. I thought his name was No Fucking Way. Ooh. This is one of those games where you can just like be walking around and look anywhere and it's pretty. Even this dilapidated old lighthouse. I actually don't know if I can get in. Try and go around the other side. No. I don't know why they wouldn't let you climb to the top of this one. Like, out of all the lighthouses in the game, they've decided that this one is, a no-go. We'll go see what's over there. What's going on over there? I bet we can hit that with a regular bow. Now they went behind the cliff. I want to see what's going down over here. Like there might be some kind of like Mufasa and Scar situation going on, I wouldn't even know it. It's one of those new enemies. No more. Get him with a little nut tap. Finish him. I'll try and get some resolve back off of this guy if I can. Just a little bit though. Not too much. I'm going with the really safe parries. Alright, time to finish it. Just gotta get a perfect parry on him. There we go. Now I've got some healing. It's just really just Jin boosting his own self-esteem by getting cool kills. I see Skid Nose's racisms. Well, I had to deal with it in college. You gotta remember. You gotta remember there's a reason why I play For Honor. They call me the Laotian Chaosian. Cause it's a really weird thing whenever you're growing up in the South, whenever you're even a little bit mixed. you might as well just be like from Japan or something. Like, you know that scene in King of the Hill where they're talking to Khan, and they're like, "So are you Chinese or Japanese?" And he's like, "Neither, Laos." Well, that was pretty much my whole high school experience, because I was in like construction. I liked masonry, automotives. Yeah, so I had to deal with a bunch of good old boys, and that was pretty much the conversation they always had with me. "So scared, are you Chinese or Japanese?" I'm like, "Oh, I've got a little Laotian, little Laotian in my family. It's not too strong, but yeah, a little bit." "So you're Chinese or Japanese?" And, you know. So I got to deal with all of that. So I know quite a few. Can I swim across this? Maybe B-hop. The block that reminds me of the wood you pulled with your grapple. I didn't see a prompt to do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really regret that though, the way the dudes back in school treated me, because it made me more tough. I learned how to dish out stuff and take it. You know, so I guess if I didn't have it, like nowadays, if someone said something racist to me, I'd be like, "Oh, I can't, it's an attack up," but now I just rebut with something else, you know? They called me a rice eater, so I called them cousin fuckers. Yeah, it's... Get back here. Whoa! Shigoki's after me.
Shed blood here. It's so peaceful. Oh. The light here reminds me of a song my mother would play. How did that melody go? The way the monkeys dance reminds me of a song my mother taught me. Let's see if I remember it.
Alright. Oh shit, I have to... It's really cool, but I don't think I've ever done anything like this with the PS controller. I've earned the monkey's favor. Hey, Sylvia.
That was the first song she tried to teach.
Or Silva.
I pouted when I couldn't learn it.
Rice is good. I know, but it's like I said, you have black hair and your eyes are a little bit slanted like mine, and all the rednecks go crazy. Charm of Mashira's protection. Whenever you heal using down, your perfect parry and perfect dodge windows are extended for a limited time. Healing costs one ooh. I don't know if that's a worthy trade-off, because I'm pretty good at parries and dodging already. Monkey, monkey, monkeys everywhere. They've also dismantled their cage. I feel like there's some sort of metaphor for modern day life in that. But I am too stupid and thick-head to see it. Okay, pet the monkey, I can! I'm gonna pet the monkey. I'm the monkey man, baby. I think this... Now, I don't know about that. I think Jin just staring intensely at the monkey's a little creepy, but I think you all know what this means. Check this out. Where is it? It's time for me to become the monkey man. Oh yeah. Papa Monkey is in the house. The monkeys are adorable. Put on your shoulder and Jack. Apparently I didn't, like, you can do something at that lighthouse, so maybe Isaac was onto something. Yeah, that's no problem here. Maybe just some quick dry cement, maybe some putty, we can get this all fixed up. I feel like Jin could do that, just bust out some stuff from his Batman utility belt. Monkey Sanctuary. This is the fast travel point. So these are the animal sanctuaries that the game was trying to get me to go to earlier. It feels almost wrong to fast travel in this game. Let's see if Isaac was right. Maybe... Can I squeeze through here, maybe? No? There's gotta be a way to do this. I can see there are grapple points way up there. In some of the temples in the base game, you can just jump straight up and grapple onto those. Return to monkey is the message. Let's try to look around for a grapple point or any way to get to the cliff behind us. This game's normally not very, it doesn't normally play coy about the path you're supposed to take. There's usually a ton of markers. Maybe they've changed that for this, though. Maybe it's going to require a little bit more brain power than what I'm putting out at the moment. Can jump on this. So can I reach it now? No. I'm gonna see someone else do it, it's gonna frustrate me that I'm so stupid. It would make sense that you could pull that down with a grapple hook. Try to climb the wall. Let's see. Well, that's true. Of course Frantic would notice the bird poop. Alright, so it's just a climbable. I was overthinking it. That is true, though. They do like to do that for climbing spaces where you can climb. It's bird poop or blood or something like that. Time to ask read it. I always said this game was this game is like a fusion between a lot of other games in a good way. Like I can see a lot of stuff from Assassin's Creed. I can see stuff from their older like Infamous type games. There's stuff from like Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War. Can I go down and see if I can loot the lighthouse? Probably just a bunch of bird poop. Ooh. I see some supplies. I've got to figure how to detach. There we go. The ancient texts. I've claimed my share of bird poop towers. That's true. Frantic, when he was in Florida, had one particular bird poop tower he liked to climb. Out in Pensacola. Good old Pensacola. I think he gave himself a concussion one time. He dived off the tower and like lost count how many rotations he did and just landed on his head. And Isaac was also right about that being a thing you could pull with a rope. You ever played Infamous 1, Skid? Yeah, it's one of my favorite games. Cole McGrath. Fighting the Reapers and all the other fucking factions I can't remember. I see kitty cats. Or no, maybe foxes. These are either... Yeah, those are cats, I can hear them. I don't know better than to try and pet a feral cat. At least not without food. Bird poop, bloodstains, yellow markings, bits of dangling rope. How about ruptured? But ruptured my boys, landed right on my sack. I would like to see, like, I think we're gonna have to get you on Google Maps one time to show me exactly what tower it is. I just want to witness, like, what nearly did you in. I guess we'll actually do the story now, at least a little bit. I've just kind of been I've been playing with my goober up here on this part of the island. Ooh, there might be a cat sanctuary nearby. I can't say that I haven't also done a nut buster in the water though. I remember jumping off of my uncle's trailer into his above ground pool, and I did that. I just like I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to try and like land on my feet like a cool guy, but instead there was just a giant slap, and nearly exploded my sack. That was almost it. There might be a cat sanctuary nearby. I hope so. Usually you can tell by the names. Like, they'll have some kind of, like, I really hope it's not, but I expect to see, like, Neko or something. And they'd be like, okay, so there's cats over there. I really hope that word is not in this game. If I hear Jin Sakai with his edgy, quiet, hushed voice say Neko Mimi or something, I'm gonna scream. That's gonna be the end of the DLC for me.
Don't let them take us back!
Alright, let me get right on that. I'm going all out! I guess I really didn't have to do that last guy that dirty. It's weird how Infamous and Prototype came out around the same time, or two similar yet very vastly different games.
Steer clear of the old samurai fort.
Oh. I'm Bushido Samurai. I'm going up to the old samurai fort.
Did you come from Fort Sakai?
Yes. Hold it. They drive captives.
Like how Far Cry New Dawn Rage 2 came around the same time, are basically the same game. That's true. I remember Rage 2, all the promo material they did for that game, and thinking, I've already played this. I have this on my console, it's Far Cry New Dawn. I feel really bad for the Far Cry games when me and Frantic play them, because I don't play them for the story. I go through, I clear every outpost, and I kind of beat the game before the story's done. We just overpower the enemies through sheer stupidity. Let's try and do this all sneaky beaky.
It still stands. It's fallen to the Mongols.
There's just a giant pit of corpses here. But yeah, I don't think I ever played Prototype, but I remember seeing gameplay. Oh, there's a cat. But I remember seeing gameplay of it. But yeah, Infamous I played a ton. I remember having to convince my mom to let me get it, because I was pretty young when it came out, I think. I had to like convince my mom that it didn't have like pornographic material in it, because it was I think it was only rated T. But even then she was still really wary about T-rated games. Oh, none of that fancy stuff today. Oh crap. What is this? Is that one of the shaman? Yeah, it is. I'm just not even gonna... Like, I'm not even gonna entertain these guys with the double sword spears. Not even gonna give them an opportunity to spit all that mad duty at me. Prototype was fun. I bring Far Cry 5 through sheer stupidity. The guy's using the red iron twin blade, and that's what I thought when I saw... I didn't say anything, but I did think that. That's one thing I think Dark Souls was, Dark Souls 3 was lacking on, was the twin blades. It was a pretty cool weapon archetype. At least the way they performed in DS too. Speaking of DS2, there's probably going to be a DS2 video on this channel pretty soon. It's going to be, it's not like PvP, it's going to be a lore video. I know that's not cool, but I was going to just talk about Binhart. Because I see a lot of videos talking very matter-of-factly about Binhart, but I haven't really seen a whole lot of the people with the, like, lore speculation about him. And he's one of my favorite characters, so I think about him pretty intensely when I play that game. I think I've got some brand new, fresh takes on his story. Ooh. The trick is to get flashbanged instantly. That was kind of dirty, I'm not gonna lie, Sucker Punch. I was about to give a tip on how to do those. The trick is to watch their feet. The trick is you watch their feet, and when they're about... because they'll try and fake you out over and over, so you just sit there and wait, and then when you see their feet start moving, that's when you strike. Because you watch their body, you might get confused. They have stripped me of my monkey mask. Without it, I am nothing. Some Binhart lore. Infamous Second Son was a letdown. I liked it pretty okay. It was a cool display of what the PS4 could get away with back then. New to Souls is, playing through DS3. Is DS2 worth playing? Yeah. I'll talk about Dark Souls more after this cutscene.
The scouts you sent to Tsushima. I killed them. Khotun Khan is dead. We defeated his army on Tsushima. Tomorrow, 1,000 samurai will join me on the shores of Iki. Surrender, and we will spare you.
Your journey was hard.
Have some jungle juice, Jin Sakai.
Drink?
Spit in it.
There are easier ways to kill me.
I do not harm my guests.
She gave me the forbidden jungle juice. She's trying to have sex with me.
What did you give me?
My sacred medicine.
Ew. Funky Mongolian mamas give me her funky juices.
This is the easy part.
You won't break me.
You were broken long ago. I release your spirit to travel the underworld. Face the judgment of your ancestors.
Jin, help me. May your death benefit all beings.
How many times am I gonna see like this Darth Vader scene with his dad dying?
You know, I told you not to come.
Lucky for you, I didn't listen. I borrowed the first ship I could find. What's wrong? What did they do to you?
The Eagle Tribe's leader. She fed me some kind of poison.
Yuna, I
Let's
need you
find
to
a healer
put your feet on my
before they come
face.
back.
And then fart on me. I think that will help me.
Katana was here.
Look around for the rest of your things.
The Eagle and her Mongols. Where are they?
I started a fire outside the...
All right, let's go.
This way.
They left like behind a ton of collectibles. Like all of their like Funko Pop figures and everything are still in here. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, Sergeant Onion Man with the Curse to Hell profile picture. Dark Souls 2 is worth playing through, just know it's way different than the other two games.
After all these years,
It's very different.
Fort Sakai is still here.
You know this place?
My father built it.
Ah, of course.
But yeah, Dark Souls 2 had a really rough development cycle. It was really ambitious in the beginning and got throttled. It's kind of like the Cyberpunk situation. You could see where there were the hints of it being something really, really great, and it's still good. But it's not the thing that it could have been. And a ton of people still like it and will defend it to the death, and I like Dark Souls 2. There were a couple of things that did the best out of the series, but there was a lot that it did the worst, and a lot of things it just was lacking on, but it's worth playing through. Just don't expect it to be the best out of the series. You might like it, though.
None that I know of. Yet.
So you haven't found allies?
No. Iki Island resents Clan Sakai. It
Hey,
will be
Jason.
hard to gather support.
Because of your father.
You not quickly. Fart while I'm behind you.
Give me a hand with this gate. When will the other samurai get here?
Other samurai? I didn't tell anyone. Not even Lord Shimura.
Sub Skid Stain. Hey, Grundle.
Was your father killed at this fort?
No. We were ambushed in the canyons.
So you were there with him? This way.
I will tell all of you, it's still occupied by Mongols, something apparently. Something kind of funky about the characters in this game is they're accurate to scale with how tall people would have been in this era. And so if you pay attention to how close they are to the ground, they're all actually like 5 foot tall. And so I would be towering over even the biggest enemies that Jin faces. Because I'm 6 foot. Like I'm not a super tall dude, I'm 6 foot tall, so just the idea of me looking down at all these people. I think it might actually be shorter than 5 foot. Someone did like a study on the game and it was pretty neat. But
Losing your father in an ambush.
it's pretty funny to think
Can't
about.
imagine how painful that was.
Sometimes I can't either.
She's not real, I'm calling it. What? This could be him all hallucinating.
Try
I was
to
just
find it out.
Oh yeah, it is. They're trying to lead me over here to this.
What do you see?
You can try and shock me all you want, but I already saw this pit of bodies when I was trying to get in here.
You let him kill me.
I wanted to save you.
You saw your father die.
Something's wrong. You poisoned me.
To open your mind, these visions are just the beginning. Without my help,
I'm glad that she didn't follow through on my request for a fart. I would have gotten like a dusty Mongolian fart.
let me guide you through the horror. Purge the guilt from your spirit. Make you whole again. Just as
And what's
I
that one
have done
Mongolian over there
for all
doing?
my shaman.
He
Then
keeps
we will
beating his
take
nipples.
the island and
Watch him,
finish
he's the
what
first
your
one on the right
father
over there.
started. Help me
He did do it again.
defeat the natives of Iki Island.
Like, what's that?
Avenge your father's death.
No!
I couldn't even pay attention to what she was saying because we had my man over there playing with his tits. Skid, the tallest samurai. Jin's dad looks like my friend Tenzin. I've been thinking about, like, because I've been rocking, like, this sort of Keanu Reeves looking beard for a while. I've been thinking about shaving it off into a solemn mustache. Just for a little while, because I think it'd be neat.
Where am I?
Ooh.
Jin! Can you hear me?
Father?
I've suddenly forgotten
Poor
what
boy.
women's
You
boobs look
failed
like.
your father, and now your soul is lost.
I don't remember how to tie my shoes all of a sudden. Jin's running like me when I get home after having some Taco Bell.
No.
Nah, not really. He's way too wide-legged.
Jin, you're in danger. Keep going.
I'm coming, father!
Kazumasa doubted you, and you proved him right. What kind of samurai watches his father die?
Come to think of it, Jin's dad kind of looks like my dad when I was growing up, because he did have that.
My father was killed.
When my dad was young, he had like a mustache type thing going on like that.
I wish they had drowned.
I need to find a picture of my dad so all of you can see him when he was in his youth.
Soft. Clumsy. He dies in battle. The future of our clan is in danger.
Your father never wanted you on Iki. Everything you do tarnishes the Sakai name.
That's a lie!
Jin, hurry!
I'm coming, father!
It was a trap. Thieves and murderers tricked us. Destroyed our clan.
Father!
It's like some Far Cry 3 hallucinogenic type stuff. What was in that jungle juice? The Jamba juice.
We're almost there.
You let your father die.
No!
May your death benefit all beings.
Smash my face into it.
Father.
It's me. Oh, no.
You alright?
The eagle.
She's close. We better go. I know someplace safe.
The Sand people are easily spooked, but they will return in greater numbers. Skid shave into the board stash. I don't know how I feel about the fantasy elements.
I let you rest.
Who are you?
What are your
Answer
father?
me. You're used to talking that way to people on Tsushima, but not here, samurai.
I don't even know if you're real.
Draw your blade. Find out how real I am.
If you're from Iki, you know who won the Battle of Cloud Forest.
Rained 2 weeks straight before that battle. Flash flood killed samurai and islanders alike. We all lost. My turn to ask questions. What's a samurai doing on Iki Island?
The Eagle sent a scouting party to Tsushima. When I saw what they did to our people, I knew I had to stop them.
So you saw the effects of her poison?
More than that, she made me drink it.
And you can still hold a conversation. First time I've seen that.
How long does it take to wear off?
As far as I know, it doesn't.
I won't let that stop me. How long have the Mongols been here?
Few weeks. Wiped out most of the raiders. My crew are the last holdouts.
I can help you fight back. And drive the Eagle from Iki.
A samurai. Helping raiders.
Anything to stop the Eagle.
What's your name?
Jin. From Yarikawa.
Let me think about your offer. Jin from a Yarikawa.
You're not slipping away that easily.
I need to find more survivors. And you need to get your head on straight.
Who's this jabroni new brother
Catch
who
up to me
betrayed
at a
us?
farmhouse on the western coast. And we'll talk more. If the Eagle's poison doesn't break you first.
It won't.
He does look like an older version of the guy whose clothes I'm wearing. Ryuzo? I think like Jin's childhood friend ends up betraying him. Ryuzo? I don't know how you say his name. I forget. That's the first thing I thought. He looks like an older version of him.
Clear my head. Then meet Tenzo.
Jin is the samurai though, man's a ninja. The way I play him, he's like a ronin, but you can do pretty much whatever you want with
the
him.
Eagle tribe destroy this island.
That's one cool thing about this game. You can play it like a straight up honorable samurai too, for the most part. Oh, the man just took... There was no way he didn't have ulterior motives when he brought me here. You mean tell me he brought me all the way out to this view? I think he did a little hanky-panky in this little alcove here. It's like picnicker location. That's hella pretty though. Yeah, Ryuzo. I was gonna say he's in the hallucination, but he killed a guy a minute ago. Let's see.
You ran from your father's death for years. There is nowhere left to run. The nightmare will grow worse. You cannot face your father's death alone. Without my wisdom, you will lose your soul to madness.
The visions. They're still happening.
Narratively, he abandons the way of the samurai and becomes a ninja. No, he becomes the ghost. But the ghost is wherever you want him to be. You could play it kind of like a Ronin where you have the like the way like the Ronin type thing I do. I walk in, I start fighting people, but I fight dirty. You can play it like a ninja and just hit people from the shadows, pretend this is an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan, which I still don't understand why they didn't do. Or you could play it like an honorable samurai and just straight up fight everyone mano a mano, use no ghost tricks, and make the game really hard on yourself. Or you play it like a naked madman that kills people with throwing knives. I see the boars are indigenous to every single part of Tsushima. That's freaky. So you guys can't tell that, there's no way I can really show you. But the PS5 has this new, I guess probably DualShock 5, I don't know what they call their controllers. But it's got this new controller and it actually resisted me pulling down on the back bumper when I did that. That's not something that you have to have. I think that was a setting I remember having on, but it kind of like pushed against me. It took me a little off guard. Where's the, I think they're all down here at the very bottom. Yeah, these are some big headbands. But the plot of the ghost is that he's honorless and gets denounced by his family for it. He does, but being honorless doesn't mean that he's not still trying to follow with the samurai playstyle, the Ronin playstyle. It means he's doing what he has to do, but the ghost isn't necessarily exclusively a ninja. You can try and twist it any way you want, but you're not going to get out of it. It's up to the player choice. The ghost is what you want it to be. It's you. So the island is a PS5 exclusive? I don't think so. I think it's a... I can't remember exactly how it works. I think it's a director's cut exclusive. Which means, if you're on the PS4 version, you can upgrade to the PS4 version of the director's cut.
A disgrace to Clan Sakai.
Oh, this is gonna be like the fuck.
Like this when your father was killed?
This is gonna be like the in-game things where you like have flashbacks of your uncle going, "The samurai are honorable." Oh crap. How is he not dead?
They've seen me.
Oh, we got like the siege equipment here too. Yeah, the I think you get Iki Island with the director's cut, which is a $10 upgrade on either. I've had this on PS4, and then it was free for me on PS5, so it was $10. Apparently this guy is just happy as a clam, though. I don't really use the blowgun very much, let me... Is he gonna fall or just stay up there statically? I guess he's just gonna freak out, make me feel bad about my decisions. This reminds me more, like, the Legends mode came out and I played that a lot on PS4. That's what this reminds me of. So that's the siege equipment. There are a lot of boys in here. Not too many that way, though. I was gonna try and sneak around there and shoot one of them with the blow dart and scare everyone. I don't think I hit anyone. They are on high fucking alert. Let's see. If they were, I didn't see that explosive barrel. If I'd seen that, I would use that against them. Ooh, wrong arrow. Skid outski. And they can just keep on searching all they want, they're not going to find my happy ass. Just gonna keep tormenting them from, like, there's something, like, there's a spirit in the grass. Just blowing horns. These poor idiots. I pity them now until they start ganking me in a couple seconds. They just completely ignored the wind chime. Fuck. See if I can get both of these guys and then dip out again. This is the most douchey Assassin's Creed way to play this game. But there being so many of the new enemies in here, this is probably the smartest way to play. I'm gonna go try and find another way in. No one guarding the front gate with a bunch of gamers. I'm gonna take control of this siege equipment.
Like the watchers on Tsushima. Hope they fire the same.
Can I get around to the other side of this, or? I want to turn this around. Ah, fuck, I can't. Whoop. Well, that didn't work. I was gonna turn that siege thing around and start shooting them.
Surge at that shaman's call.
I wanted to turn that siege equipment around and start shooting them with their own stuff. It's like a minigun. Where's that shaman at? Damn it, I hit the wrong button. Oh, there he is. He's probably dead. No, they're just in complete fucking disarray. I fucked up this AI so badly, it's hard for me to figure out where they're gonna be coming from. We're just gonna go with the guerrilla tactics. We're gonna be the true monkey man. If I sprint around the outside of their base and just come in at random times, they're not even gonna know I'm here. Damn scalpers. Let me tell you, whenever I bought my PS5, I was in such a state of panic because I didn't know if I was actually going to get my PS5 like I ordered. I didn't know if I was truly going to get it because, you know, because half the scalpers are full of crap. I was so afraid I was going to get fucking burned on it. I was wondering if either of them were going to attack me. They were just in awe of the pure bushido going on. If they don't have any more of their shaman, I could probably just fight these guys pretty straight up. Where's he gonna go? Easy. Running around doing a stealth kill. This here reminds me of Shadow of Mordor / War. That's really how I played the stealth in this game. Because if you used all of your ghost tools, it's a lot cleaner. But I don't normally do it. Until I get really used to fighting the new enemy types that and they're like a one-man army, like a Wild West shootout. But for right now, I'm just learning. See what they're weak to.
You're a good force, Nobu.
Nobu did absolutely nothing, and I feel like I've been robbed. Nobu should have been in here with me, drop-kicking Mongols left and right. This is gonna take me so long to get all the way through because I like going through and finding everything. Yeah, that's why I said earlier this game reminds me of like a fusion of Assassin's Creed, Shadow of Mordor, stuff like that. I still wish that they would make another Infamous game. I don't really know how they could unless they continued the story of Deslin. And Deslin really wasn't that well liked. So, I don't know. And I don't really know how they could continue the story of Colt McGrath because, you know, it's kind of done. Unless they resurrect him to be a zombie. Gentlemen, I think we have found the end game. We have found the cat sanctuary. Let's play the skin flute.
It's an ambush. Bastards! Pay for that.
Oh, the dog's not dead. He's not dead. It won't die. Alright, it makes the dogs immortal. That got it. You little turd. Alright, noted. The ritualistic Mongol mating dance makes the dogs immortal. Dogs are the worst in every game. I think they're the worst in Dark Souls. In this game, they're not that bad.
My mother would regale me with funny stories about the cats that roam the palaces in Kyoto.
The dogs aren't that bad, it's just, they were made immortal by the new shaman mechanic. I wish my cat was like this when I tried to play instruments. He tries to bite me. Although my playing is probably not as good as Jin's. Oh yeah, it's the end game now.
I would pepper her with questions, but soon enough, it was time for booking practice.
Nekos.
My mother would bring me to the swordmaster, a gruff country samurai. But I think she wanted something else for me.
So what's the instrument that Jin has? It's Japanese. I think it's shakuhachi. I think is what he has. Let me pet the cat. I demand it. Naruto vibes. Some funky looking little cats, but I'm all about it. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna keep on going to these question marks. If they just turn out to be me going to like the petting zoo in this video game, I'm gonna keep doing them. I don't care. Oh, I got 2 hallucination darts. Don't you hate when you're out frolicking in the flowers and you get stuck by a hallucination dart? That's just some, like, used needle left there by an addict. It's like trying to go swimming in Florida, any river. Oh, I remember these. I haven't done one of these in so long. God, I'm the king, the ultimate samurai. I actually forgot those were even in the game. It's been so long since I've done one. Those are all over the place on regular Tsushima. Alright, next thing's over here. You were close to the cat sanctuary. I wonder what the next one will bring. Hope something really cool. I'm hoping like some sort of big eastern dragon comes out and Jin shits his pants in surprise. Hold on, I don't want to fight the Mongolians.
They want to play with the little samurai.
Ah, fucking. I need to see this. There's a deer resting on top of that archer post. Well, I can't get down, so I guess I can look later. They're too armored. Oh, they're on the Jamba Juice. Where's that shaman? That was a little more brutal than I intended, but alright. I think I killed all of them. I don't see anyone crawling, so I'd say I did a good thing. Is the deer there? Yeah, it is. Look at this. The Komodo Dragon Sanctuary. I'll go hang out with this deer. Let's see if I can get a photo. This game's also got a really nice photo mode. This looks like something that's staged. Like I spawned this up here myself for the photo, but it's not. I already had the platinum trophy for this on PS4. I don't know why it gave me it over here. Let's make this really scenic. We gotta turn those leaves way down though. Yeah, that's more like it right there. Now that's what I'm talking about. Doesn't even really need a filter, but I'm gonna leave the autumn filter on. It's like they knew that the game was, they knew the game was pretty. They're like, yeah, we know it looks good. Let's just go really ham on the photo mode. I don't know who would ever throw a stamp on there, but you can do it. Maybe over there, that might not be too bad. Hallucination. So just make it vaporwave. Yeah, no. There you go. There's a screenshot. I'll send that to Frantic to brag about later. The angle looks good, photogenic. Yeah, this thing's not supposed to be up here. But I'm not gonna kill it. Be the guardian of these lands. Let's see what the next mystery thing is. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for the Komodo Dragon Sanctuary. Though the anime woman sanctuary would be a lot better. Waifu Sanctuary. Oop. The Way of the Flame. I know, I used it just a minute ago. Are you sure there may have been a purpose? I mean, unless it's like the game trying to give like a little wink like, ah yes, Jin, the kami are looking over you. I was about to go off the beaten path, but then the beaten path started to look really pretty. Monkey. Monkeys all over the place. Whatever's down here is over here, so I gotta go through the grass. This reminds me of Toriyama.
I know this battlefield. Try to forget this place.
Dragon Woman Sanctuary. Take me down to Food City where the grass is green.
Are you well, my lord?
That's terrible.
This doesn't feel like victory.
Let me take you to your father.
Let's do the guy's head chopped off in the regular game.
Is this how it's supposed to feel?
Oh! I think my game just fucking froze. If the stream crashed, it's because Ghost has crashed. Which I guess in that case we'll call it, but we'll see what happens. Still checking the error status. I've actually run to like 2 of these. I've been playing the game quite a bit today because I had to like go on a binge thing to get to the next chapter of the game to be able to do the DLC. So I played for about 5 hours straight, just getting through the first chapter, speed running it. And I think I had like 1 crash. Game can't handle the memory of giants. Yeah, you can't walk into the memory of Oro. Video is paused, broadcast. What do you guys see? I want to see it. Oh, yeah. It's almost like consoles are inferior to PCs. No, it's not. It can't be. It's a PS5. And the cool thing is it won't let me back out of the error thing. Like on the old PS4, you could back out of the error and just close the game, terminate the process or whatever. PS5, no sir, you're not smart enough for that. You're going to sit here and watch this error status checking message, and it's going to sit here perpetually. So you have to unplug your PS5, then let it repair the memory, well, quote unquote repair the memory, and then restart your thing. I thought you entered a restricted scene. It was Jin with like a creepy looking 40-year-old Japanese man. I would have been pretty worried. But it has been like 2 hours. I mean, I must see if Frantic's still on. Yeah, he is. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go out here and unplug my PS5. I'll probably stream this again tomorrow. When I get home from being on the road. And we'll actually be on Iki Island, so it'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be it for this one. I hope all of you enjoyed it. And yeah, see ya.